Alright, apparently we are live now.
Yes, we are.
Welcome, everybody. I gotta tweet the link out.
That's kind of an important part.
Yes. um, this is the first episode of Shitcoin Talk. It's gonna be a disaster.
Probably.
Alright, hold on.
We treat this like any trade in alts, like very low expectations. Whatever happens, happens.
Right.
Exactly.
All
Hope
is
for the
lost
best,
from the get-go.
expect the worst.
Expect the worst.
Be afraid that Bob Surplus is gonna dump on you.
If he dumped on me in real life, we've got some real issues.
Alright, the link is out. We're on. So, yeah. What should we do? What should we talk about? I guess
What did people send in to talk about?
well, let's see what all of the people wanted to talk about.
I know somebody mentioned the BFX token, and
Oh yeah,
I'm actually seeing some tweets that it's going up.
is it? I don't even have a chart
I
up.
didn't buy anybody's debt. I wanted to, but it kind of felt like sending money over to Yobit, like to be real serious.
Right.
God, it looks
Well,
beautiful.
because you can't even buy it if you're in the U.S. You can only sell it.
Yeah,
But on
but
on BitMEX you can long and short it.
yeah, but then I mean, you could. I'm assuming you could have toured. You know what I mean? Toured or VPN and whatever.
Right.
Just get the fuck out of Dodge. But yeah, that chart looks nice. I mean, it feels weird to say a chart full of people's, debt looks nice, but that's the reality. Everything here is fucked.
Right. I don't know. It didn't really affect me because I didn't have any funds on BitMEX, so.
Yeah, it affected a bit. It was on Bloomberg actually.
So I don't know. I was gonna send money to BitMEX to do it, but I had no idea where to even start or anything.
I can't do that. I've been leverage free for a while. Like I
Dude,
feel like
nice. You're
I feel like I
clean.
should go to a meeting and then like help other people. Tell them like there is life without leverage. I
I've been
too,
leverage free now for 6 months. Changed my life.
I too once sat with a bottle and peed into it for massive profits.
Massive process. They don't even have on Coinigy. They don't even have the Bitfinex token on BitMEX. Can't even look at a chart of it.
That's strange.
Just a load of bullshit.
That's,
So
I don't even
here,
understand.
I'll name off the list of stuff. Then we can just kind of go from there. Oh yeah, someone last night sent in XEM. Is that the new economy movement or something?
That fucking
Yeah, I think so.
So we
went
can
so goddamn high.
do that. Vox, Decred, both Ethereums. Cryptcoin. Shout out Loomdart. Cryptcoin.
Pump it.
Honestly, if Cryptcoin was available on historic charts, I would chart it just to spite him.
You can't even pull it up. Loomdart. There's not even any data on CoinMarketCap, so I'm sorry, we can't help you. But I don't know. We should start with maybe a new economy movement. I suppose we could just look at it.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to do a little introduction of everybody, just in case
Probably
viewers
should
might
have
not
done
be
that before.
familiar.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Well, myself, I am at I am at Dumb on Twitter at DUM. I've been trading since mid 2014 or so. Maybe earlier. I don't know. I was a noob. I was getting wrecked all the time. Then I just kept doing it, kept learning, and learned a bunch. So and now here I am with the big dogs.
All right. All right. Well, I'm Bitcoin Dad. Been trading since December 2013. Pretty much the same thing, just a learning curve at the beginning, but still sticking to it, grinding through the last few years, and here we are.
Hell yeah.
I'll go next. My name's Ant, also known as Noose, also known as the guy who changes his profile picture every fucking 2 days. Not so much anymore. Trading altcoins since February 2014. Lost a lot of money, made a lot of money, and now I'm at a stage of pretty good growth after finding out what doesn't work for me.
At Crypto Juggalo, started out, well, Bitcoin came on my radar in 2010 from a GPU mining standpoint, laughed it off, and then started mining in, let's see, March of 2015, and found this scene and trying to learn, kind of using it as an excuse to learn financial markets and how to trade.
Sweet. Who else is on here?
I'm altcoin Godson at Mansa_Godson. I first discovered a Bitcoin in 2011, but that was like from some guy who was trying to sell me silver. So he was like, "Oh yeah, this is a scam. This is a Ponzi thing." So I just left it, and I didn't start trading till like December 2014. So yeah, that's when I started. But I started with like a really small like portfolio, so I could never like get myself directed.
Now Nitacoin's like, I don't need an introduction.
Yeah.
I was just holding up. Yeah, my name's Coin. Been around since later 2013. A guy wouldn't stop bugging me about Bitcoin, so I finally put $350 towards it and started my journeys. And it's been a roller coaster ride, but here we are, and that's about it.
And you're one of the few full-time traders, right?
Yes, I trade full time. Yeah, I've been trading full time for just about just 2.5 years now. So yeah, I really enjoy the altcoin scene. I'm probably more of a staker than most of you guys, a lot more traders than I am, but
I think Loops is
well,
going to DDoS us now because of you.
but besides that, I'm just a regular Joe and trying to learn crypto too. I was stoked for 1,000 dog coin when I started, so you can just tell where we've kind of come from.
Sweet. Good intros. Good intros. All right. What the hell do we do now?
All right. What's first on the list?
We do that new economy movement. I got a chart pulled up, but hold on. I'll share my screen.
Yeah, go ahead.
There it is, in all of its beauty.
The one thing that I think of new economy movement beyond the chart is that fucking guy who kept tweeting everybody and telling everyone, please check out this news article as it kept going up.
Yeah.
And I mean, props to him because he really put that out there like a million times as it was going up. But I just thought he was a shill that was gonna be that shill before it ended.
Oh, there it is. I was zoomed in too far. This is actually.
No, it hit a nice bounce there actually.
That is, yeah, it did right at 800.
And isn't it there a heavy Asian influence on that coin too? Is there a lot
Yeah,
of
it got added
Asian
to
support?
I think Safe. I don't know much about Safe beyond the fact that they keep promoting it, and I think a couple more coins got recently added to it too. Let me check out Safe. I'm sure it's on CoinMarketCap.
Oh, that's like a Japanese exchange or something, ain't it?
Yeah, and Japanese money has been largely absent from crypto, so
I think it's been picking up from what I've seen.
Yeah, it was weird when I started seeing tweets about Japanese exchanges and stuff. It was kind of cool.
More money in the ecosystem, the better.
Yeah,
Word
same
up.
in Bitcoin Indonesia. Holds primary volume though on Polo and BTC38.
Hmm.
You
I
knocking
mean,
up
did
some lines.
did any of you guys have positions at some point? I personally, I never did, and once it got to a certain point where it just blew up, I just kind of overlooked it.
Yeah, I did
Um,
not.
I wanted to put a stop limit at like I think 350 or something. It was going between 300 and 400 for like it seemed like a couple months, and I was gonna buy the new high, and then I just didn't get around to it. Didn't set a stop limit, so that sucked. But it's one of those coins where a lot of people they want to call the top, and they're afraid to either buy around the new high or buy the new high. But that's actually the safest move you can do because then everyone that's a former bag holder, they're in profit, and you're just riding like a big wave of momentum usually. Like shitcoin is another example. Once it
Oh
uh
yeah, I
once
forgot
it
about that
broke
one.
I think 70ish or something, like the show was on the fucking road. And I
Dude, yeah,
bought
that thing was down at like two or three Satoshi or something, wasn't it, for a long time?
Yeah, that actually that story just confounds me. Apparently, it was like some really small ICO, and you got guys saying they got coins for like ridiculous amounts, and then they got dumped into shit, and that of course led to it being accumulated forever. Like if you go on the week chart, it's so nasty. And you look at
Right.
how cheap you got this for.
I just noticed on I don't even know what to call it, a new economy movement, but right here, right on the like, it looked like the second leg, it hit like 1250 or something, and right in here, just even a few hours ago or a day ago or whatever, it hit 1250 again, and it kind of bounced off of it. So
These ones always interest me. You know, big market cap. We're looking at about 58 mil, or yeah, about $58 million. So, you know, for me, your risk to reward is um, pretty high for at least a double up. Is going to take some serious work.
oh yeah,
I used to think that, and I mean, I still majorly do, but these caps have really proved that they're just like so damn flexible. Like,
47 million right now.
yeah, but I mean, the reality of it is when the supply is in a small amount of hands, like, I mean, I don't know if the case is here in terms of like Steam, but every now and then you just remind yourself that it's just coin count times price because these shit's
Yeah.
gonna go so high.
There's only 9 billion coins.
So only
Well, what would that be in comparison to?
Dogcoin Dark versus Verge probably.
wow.
Digibyte has about 7 billion. So 7 billion.
So yeah, I don't know a lot
See,
about the
I'm
new
not a
economy
fan of
movement.
buying these setups. Like, I like to buy it before the pump, and dead cat bounces for me.
Yeah.
I'm not that good at tossing the knife back at people.
Right.
I will admit that. Like, I mean, every now and then I do it, but that's just yeah, it's not my setup.
Shout out to Crypto Banger. He actually like posted like a chart like
Oh yeah, I
predicting like
saw that.
after
Yeah,
the first. Yeah.
that was really good.
That guy's great, but I don't know how he's been maintaining that style of typing since the early
Yeah,
90s.
it's crazy.
Dude, I've been long on
I
his
want to punch him.
typing
It's
forever.
crazy.
I've been so long on it.
It's his
It's
branding, his trademark.
it's been amazing. I feel like I'm in an AOL chat every time I see his tweets.
I know.
He
Bang
does a good
bang.
job.
Crypto bang.
So yeah, that for me, I would like to consolidate for a while and then break out of 1250 before I even think about getting in.
Yeah, and it looks like it's gonna probably do that. It seemed like it butted up against 1250 pretty good.
I'm really too much of a pussy to take that play right there.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yes,
I mean,
sir. Not for
I'm sure
me.
there's people. I'm sure there's people that know more about it, but
Right. I mean, there's gonna be so many people that are butthurt above 2,000 Satoshi because they just bought into the dump or the pump, you know. So it's gonna be, I don't know.
yeah. And then it's proven it can dump ridiculously hard, even in an uptrend. I I think the first go around at like 300 something, it went down to like 110 in like one fell swoop, and everyone on Twitter was just like, all right, like I think the
Oh
show's
yeah.
over, and then it just continued. I don't remember. There you go. Actually, move your mouse cursor.
Oh,
Yeah,
right here.
you see that, right? That
Yep.
happened. Yeah, that happened, and yeah, that shook a lot of people.
Wow.
It was like liquidity, liquidity. Nope.
Nope. Fucked it up again.
So yeah, that's a high risk thing. I mean, and the thing is with these coins, so a lot of people think that just because the market cap's huge, that they can get in and out with liquidity easy. And I mean, maybe they can, but every now and then you get books like NXT that the liquidity just vanishes.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. It did. It totally just dumped like pretty much 100% retrace and then got bounced back up. That's crazy. 151.
So yeah, right now everyone that's watching is like, oh, these guys are a bunch of pussies. This thing's obviously going up.
I ain't buying it. Oh, 420.
Yeah, I'd be sitting out that one.
Yeah.
Maybe being a pussy is why we're all still here, though.
Yep.
Well, I just don't think this is any of our styles, this coin specifically.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing there.
Well, what else we got on the list?
All right. What is next? What is next? I don't know. We could do the bag of AIDS, Vox.
Oh, shit.
Oh god, don't even. Oh man.
That's just one of those coins where it just screws you every which way, and you're just like, fuck, I'm done with this shit.
It's
at this
just a
point.
whole chart of butthurt. No, I don't. I guess we should do. Which one is better, Bittrex or Poloniex? Probably Bittrex chart, huh?
Yeah, I think
Checks
those are
is the market maker.
makers. Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Yeah,
He's
somebody
followed-
tweeted about them having a partnership. not
Feeless.
partnership. Yeah, Feeless, and I mean in the past they Bittrex Bill, or I think it was Bittrex Bill, said that wasn't a thing, but they were open to it. So perhaps they became open to it because that volume is just hilarious. Like
Yeah,
you actually
every like.
just-
profile-
Yeah.
look at that. Look at those
It's
bars. It looks stupid. It looks wow. Whoever's got that vibrate, it could double as a phone.
Yeah, guys, that was me.
Yeah,
I don't,
that
I
down.
don't understand what
that
happened.
value is reminiscent of ByteCent, before
What happened in January? What is this? I don't understand this.
I actually understand it, and it's sad. They released the ICO too early, and then they said,
people-
"Oops, we messed up," and then they took the market down after people.
So
had
if someone bought 10,000 coins here at God knows what price, what it says.
Yeah.
But then it ranges anywhere from 33,000 to whatever this is. 100. Oh my God.
Yeah, and Juggalo was actually doing some calculations on the crowd sale, and Juggalo, you wanna say those numbers?
Sure. So let me pull up my numbers. Let's see. So going off like from the very beginning, that looked kind of like a typo that might have supposed to been 100K, which aligns with numbers I kind of came up with. So if you go off the, let's see, November 11th rate at 900 bucks per Bitcoin, you go through, come up with about 111,000 and 111 sats is your break even.
And this is because they priced the ICO in dollars, right? It was like 49 cents.
Yeah.
USD.
Yeah, 34 cents USD was
There you
the
go.
cheapest.
And this was right in the middle of the bull run, so
Yep.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, see, I like that. Like if you put the ICO numbers on the chart, you can do some stupid correlations.
Yeah, there's one which is lines up.
Yeah, it ranged from 99,415 sats to 153,846 sats was the break
So
evens I had.
there's just a lot of people that lost a lot of money based on the
Would you
USD
say
valuation.
153,000?
Yeah, that was the last day, or the final selling price at 650 bucks per Bitcoin.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to jinx it. It looks like it's hit some type of bottom, so now you're gonna
Yeah.
have to zoom in a bit.
Yeah, it has ranged sideways for quite a ways.
Dude, why don't you separate your volume, man?
I don't
It's
know. I don't know why
like
it looks like that on here. It's weird. It's never looked like that for me.
click the volume, hold it down, and drag it to the bottom. It'll separate it.
What? I think my computer is just too tiny, dude. It's
So
not working. I'm just
I mean,
gonna.
unless CoinMarketCap's
there we
off,
go.
it's only 1.7 million cap also.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's also the association too with Jim Blasco and the fact that his own coin is a fail.
Right.
I mean, unbreakable coin looks like it's just. I don't even know. I don't even want to go there.
Looks like it's broken.
Yeah, I mean, it's just obvious fun.
So from I don't know. Oh, I guess I kind of did it too low.
So basically, if we hold for about if we hold for about a year to 2 years, we can get a secrets return.
Right.
Yeah.
Um.
But
Yeah.
yeah, if you zoom in, the small market structure I think has been broken, which I really hope because I bought some at I think at 8,200, and I was just like, oh, this is gonna be a delisting or moon play. It's simple. I'm just gonna put in X amount of money, no stop loss, and hopefully come back and it's in profit. And I'm finally in profit. That was 2 weeks ago, but I bought it 2 other times and stopped myself out because it just kept falling.
Yeah, that's crazy. It looks like I don't know. There's a bottom here. Maybe this is the bottom. 5,000. Wow. That was a big emotional butt hurt dumpage right there.
Yeah, I think that's about the all-time low. I
I think
think
someone cried.
6,008 was Polo's all-time low.
Yeah, I think we need to caution users too that even though this is like what we're showing here is picking the bottom, which you're supposed to not typically do.
Yeah.
Just like you're not supposed to pick tops and bottoms, but this is definitely a strategy I employ, and so does Toilet.
Yeah, that's what I gravitate towards as well.
The safest play probably is like I think a break above my God, what
Right.
was that, like 20K or something?
Yeah. Right here. 17,000.
Yeah, that's
I
probably
mean,
like
that's
there's
that. Yeah. There's two. It hit the resistance twice right there. And so if it runs up there and it breaks through that, that might be a good play. And then this blip right here, this right here at 60 or 70,000, that's when it got added to Polonius, right?
Yeah, I actually sold around that price. I'd never bought from market faster in my life. Like it was, I was really wishing Trex had a cancel all orders option.
Yeah, I
Right.
know what you mean. I dumped everything for that as well to play the Polo ad.
Yeah, I mean, one day it's probably gonna bite people in the ass to just buy from Trex and then try to send over to Polo. But so far it's been nice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I mean, I don't. I've been also seeing some tweets about how the one of the developers is coming back from vacation or whatever. Like, who gives a shit? Like, it's just prove it.
Yeah,
Like, I don't even care if the dev is active. Just like
proof of vacation.
just do something. But yeah, this market's just been falling and falling and
Yeah.
falling. So
So
it would be nice if it maintains some lows.
do you guys have positions? Noose, you still have your position?
Yeah,
Or
I
you
have
out?
a position from 8,200.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
a
out
lot.
personally, but it
I,
wouldn't surprise me to see some mega pump at some point.
I think so. I'm not in. I don't know if I will get in after all the butt hurt I've seen about this
Yeah.
coin. So I
Well,
don't know.
I was tempted to not. I was tempted to not get back in because I've lost on it, like small losses,
It's
maybe 3 or 4 times, and
Yeah.
it's some
but
emotional bias or something that I have against it. That I mean, and it could. I probably should buy some, but I don't know. All right, let's see what's on next. I mean, unless you have anything else to say about box.
no, I mean it's pretty simple.
It's pretty simple. Bosses AIDS, don't touch it.
So bad, but so
I
good.
mean,
All right, Cryptcoin. Shout out Cryptcoin.
yeah.
That's our sponsor, Cryptcoin. Thank you. Sponsored by Shitcoin. Shitcoin Talk, sponsored by Cryptcoin. Um. Oh, I mean, I guess we could talk about Decred or both Ethereums or.
Yeah, I haven't looked at Decred in a while because it's just had the
All right.
routine of like
Let us
go
take.
a small leg up, get everyone on Twitter excited, and then just make
Full
everyone.
retrace, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's been a full retrace king for a bit, but
do
I've
we
been
look at
hearing
the blue trade chart since that's where it started, or does it matter?
No, don't look there. It's gonna make me really sad because I jumped the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay,
you and me both.
Me too,
I-
man. Me too.
Yes.
let
I
us
took
take a
my
look.
free money, I celebrated, and then I cried.
Right.
Yeah, I remember I have you handle that news, so I was like, just dump it.
Yep.
Just take that
Yep.
Bitcoin. And then like a couple hours later, like, oh shit, what'd I do?
I
Yeah,
I
that was about the
never
thought here.
I was
like
never in
free
regret so
money,
much.
take it. But now Decred looks pretty solid. I mean, it seems to be hovering above 300,000 now. So I mean, if it holds there, but wouldn't surprise me if we tested, 250,000 again.
Yeah. Wow. And then yeah, pretty much everyone that dumped at 100,000 Satoshi.
That's me.
All of us.
Yeah.
That's me. It's,
All right, we'll put a
I
little.
think that coin's just amazing in the fact that it was given out to everybody.
I know
So I
it.
don't. The fact that it's still hanging out where it is, just
Yeah.
shows that there is some market interest there.
Yeah, and it does look like it's consolidating pretty well. It has been.
pretty
When
impressive.
I found out they were giving away like a Bitcoin or so in free coins, man, I was running. I was running to cash those things out.
I know it. It's so weird.
Nicola, is there a reason you're not using like oscillators or any other indicators besides
No,
Fibonacci?
dude, I do not use anything. Draw the lines and draw the boxes, dude. That's all I do. I mean, what would you suggest? Is there something you want to see on here?
No, I'm just asking because I've been primarily indicator free for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't I don't know what they do. I just don't use them. I don't know.
Yeah, so this is looking like it's kind of looking like one of those things where if you buy late, you're gonna have people that were in early, like fundamentalists or just people who can bag hold really well, saying like, "Oh, I was in before you," but yeah, the safest move looks like over 40K, man.
Yeah,
Like you buy there, and
400,000
hopefully it doesn't, it maintains a base, but beyond some wicks, it seems like all that butthurt is way behind. I mean, I'm sure there's people bag holding from above, from 40 to what is it, 68, but yeah, above 40, man. I
Yeah,
would buy
but
the
then there's
shit
half
out
the
of that
people that are
crap.
backpulling because they bought it, and half the people just got it for free, so it doesn't matter to them. I don't. There's not really that much butt hurt. I don't think. The butt hurt indicator is, you know, is low.
But and interesting too about the announcement is that I think they did something where they pegged it for the developers in their favor. I think the developers can buy the coin back from the company. Like there's a company that owns it, Company 21 or something. I don't know if anyone can corroborate that. Let me not be lazy. I'm gonna look it up myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't really remember that company.
Yeah, it was actually a spaceman on Twitter that brought it to my attention. But the developers actually can buy their own coin back for a fixed USD price, and they're already in profit, which is great because some people for some reason don't want developers to profit. But I mean, how else are they gonna develop without being angsty?
What, like Made moving 3 million shitcoins to dump on us?
I don't see it on the announcement anymore.
Yeah, that chart is kind of amazing. I was just everyone was just hoping it would just dump, but it never did really.
Of course, we were hoping it would dump, so we could rebuy our sold
I
coins for
know
free.
it. There you are. You did 100,000. And I made a line just for you at the very, very,
But
very bottom.
but but all I keep hearing, on Twitter, Decred right now seems so much like Digibyte. there's always like a core group of maybe 5 or 6 people that are like, it's going up, it's finally going up, and then it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, I think looking at the AN, it mentions having a consensus rule to allocate 10% of each block to development organization to
Is
keep
that
them funded.
forever? Or is that...
Oh yeah, it does have a block subsidy.
I'm not sure on a time frame for it, but that's just what's mentioned there to help funding.
I think that's not bad because in
No, absolutely not.
2014 and 2015, like everyone got mad at devs for not doing stuff, but it's like the devs that were not doing stuff to an extent, like they didn't have pre-mines or anything like
Right.
that.
And
like
then
we
if someone
all
had
had
a
this.
pre-mine, it was just the end of the coin already. No one...
It's like you should develop for altruism. Like no.
Yeah.
Why? Like why would you tell anyone to work for free?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm pulling up a Digibyte chart right now.
Yeah. And Decred is proof of stake also for those staking ass bitches out there.
Oh.
You can make
Settle down.
You can make a little interest on it too while you're bag holding. So,
Yeah. While you're bag holding. Awesome.
I'm telling you, Loops is gonna DDoS this if we keep that up.
There's nothing wrong with being a staking ass bitch.
Exactly. I'll bag hold with pride.
I felt attacked.
Dude, this I don't know. This wick, this 1,000 Satoshi wick on
I would suggest for DigiBam, you don't have to, but my suggestion would be to plop out a line chart because
Yeah, I
this
think
thing
you're
is
right.
Wick City.
Okay.
Yeah, that wick burned me.
Yeah.
That was the one that ripped up on Polo, and I bought the top of Bittrex trying to arb it. Didn't happen in time.
Dude, what am I doing?
Like 450 or something.
No, next to the candle. No, like can you see where your one day is?
Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
Now
I'm
do the
tired,
drop down.
dude. I'm so
There
tired.
you go.
Perfect. I love you.
It's personal.
Okay. Why is it so small?
Well, yeah, I mean it's going through crazy stuff, so.
Yeah, it still wants to show the wick, but oh well.
Yeah, the default line chart is gonna set it to closing prices, so it should get rid of any intraday activity.
Right. Well, where are we at now? We're at 53. 53 Santiago's.
Yeah. Digibyte's currently number 46 on the cap, a little over $2 million.
Nice, nice.
Long history and a lot of pumping.
A lot of community support.
I love it.
It's
been a long time, Digibyte.
It has Dennis support, so.
Dennis?
24.
Yeah, a lot of tech. A lot of
It's got that really cute bot. Like I want a plush of him.
the Digiman.
So I went through training lately, and that same bot was in there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know where that's from. It's the Digibyte man.
What the? So.
But I tell you what, I really like what Jared does with the project. He's getting the name out there, going to conferences. The guy has been nonstop for the last 3-4 years now. So in my eyes, just try to find a bottom on it, and I have no problem holding it just because I know what I'm and the hard work of the team, it will pay off.
You said 2 million cap right now?
Yeah, 2.1 million.
That seems so low.
It does seem so low, especially now that like 65 or 70 of the coins on the first page are over $1 million, which was like something I never thought I would see in my lifetime. After Bitcoin was worth $250. So many $1 million cap coins, crazy.
Yeah, no, there's like 74.
I agree with everything Bitcoin Dad said. Donnie Sorry.
No, I know, it's all good.
Jared's worked really hard for 3 years now. It's been hanging around 50 satoshis for a long time now.
Yeah, it seems like a good place to get in if you ever wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to guys like Jared and that project, for me, I mean, I make fun of a lot of projects all the time, but I think when you're trying to get outside adoption, you're really going for the thing that matters most because there's only so much money inside of crypto. It's like playing hot potato most of the time. So getting real world adoption. I mean, that's another thing that's been kind of an abused statement. But if he's actually going for it, then more power to him because that's what we need.
Right.
Yeah, he's got a big community, and with the Twitch community and playing gaming for Digibyte, those are all great ideas. Brings in just different areas.
Dude, and how fast are the transactions? Like, I mean, what do they call that thing where it just makes it like, is it? I don't know how many transactions they can do a second, but like they can do quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
Like tipping platform kind of thing.
Well, I think their main thing is the Digi Shield, which I know a lot of other coins use that.
Yeah, that was a big deal back in the day. When that originally came out, a lot of coins jumped all over that.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing a setup here. Like it's just
Yeah,
so choppy.
it is. It's Chop City. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying setup as in like trader for me.
Right.
But as an investor, I mean,
Dude, yeah, you can't. I don't think you could really go wrong with it to buy any, even with some spare change you have or whatever. Just
Yeah. I mean, you might be able to catch a dip below 50, but personally, I don't see it going much lower than that.
yeah,
But
The
that's just my
days of
own
16
bias.
satoshis are gone.
Yeah, I don't think
dude.
we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, this where we're at right now. This starts at 2000 or December. Then it's 2016. So this is all just this year.
oh yeah, totally. That's what I would suggest too. In the bottom left of your Coinigy chart, the 5-year, 1-year buttons. Play
Yeah,
around with those a little bit because it's pretty cool to get a frame of exactly that time.
right. Yeah. So, yeah, Digiman. Long live the Digiman. I don't know what the top is from 2016. 180, 186, 185.
I've pretty much, since I've been in crypto, had Digibyte in my portfolio at one point in time, the whole way through, minus that huge run. That huge run was my first exit on Digibyte.
Dude, I thought I was hot shit getting out of there at 200, and then it went to 1,000. Just
Yeah.
then the
Yeah, I thought I was pretty good at 200 as well.
market maker ate a bunch of Digibyte 500 or something, right? Or something like that. He ate like
Yeah, I think it was like 700.
ate some sort of ungodly amount of
Yeah.
Bitcoin worth at 700 cents.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. They put a big wall up, like 50 BTC worth or something, and it just got dumped on.
What happened was it's like I think everyone was like starving for a pump around there. Like it was really really low point of like altered dead.
Yeah.
And then this guy, like, he pumped it, and it's just, as far as I know, he took like 50 BTC to the face, and it just started this like mad exit. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, this is how it feels to make money again."
No shit.
Yeah,
That would suck.
Yeah, I want to say that was when alts were super slow. The volume was
And yeah, and
horrendous, so,
Ethereum,
yeah.
like Ethereum wasn't even trading yet, or I don't actually.
everyone was pretending that they were a good forex trader. Remember that?
Yeah.
The days.
OK
Pushing out those
Casino
one
was-
broker referral links.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
OK
much.
Casino was chopping people up.
It's like we'll chart for food.
Yeah. All right. See what else we got on here? What else we can talk about? We can
I
talk
had
about.
an OMNI suggestion. I don't know if you guys are familiar with OMNI.
Isn't that it's Mastercoin, kind of, right? Isn't that the same thing? Or?
I think so.
Yeah. Mastercard got rebranded to Omni.
And something I didn't know is that I guess Made is on the OMNI platform.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you look on the assets part of CoinMarketCap, it uses that platform.
I don't even know which chart is the best. Bittrex. Let's see what Bittrex says.
Yeah, CoinMarketCap has 2.6 million market cap for it,
It was
553,000 supply.
Oh, I wonder if Cripsy was a good market for it. No, maybe not. I don't. Did they rebrand to from Mastercoin to OmniCoin?
they
Is
did.
that
It
what
was
it is?
I think it was MSC.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think that was the books are just so thin on that one. It was so weird on both exchanges. It was just like, and it never got any volume on Poloniex for the longest time.
Is there
Yeah, I
many
think
co- Is there many coins? How many coins in total? Anybody know?
Here I'll look. I
Omni?
think it's
About
there
500,000.
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
500,000.
that's absurdly low. Like
That
that's
is.
something that's flyable as all hell.
Yeah, the only one I could think of that's even close to that is Fiber, which has 650 or something like that.
Yeah, like that's a coin I would tell people. It's like if you're gonna buy, like you gotta expect volatility, like a motherfucker. Like
That's why
what
the
is it?
books are so thin, is because there's no coins.
What Expanse has a small supply, Rads has a small supply, and because of that, like you just gotta be willing to eat like 20-30% swings at times.
You
This
can't
is
dump either. It's not you can't. It's not liquid.
yeah, no, you gotta strategically dump or place, sell.
So it looks like the low on Poloniex is 177,000, right in there. Bounced it
And I
twice,
think
made a nice bottom.
yeah, the news associated with this was the fact that BFX token was going to run on it.
Do they? Are the next tokens actually on a blockchain? I guess they are, but like,
I think they're in the owner's pockets. I'm not even sure.
dude, that is such a fucked up situation. Yeah, this is a weird one. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's a couple of fundamental dudes that are like awesome on Twitter. One of them is Esteban Barra,
Mm.
and he hit me up in DM a couple weeks ago about it, but I just didn't get around to buying any. And he kept telling me like, dude, like Tether runs on this, and like all this other shit, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's good. And now I'm like, I hate my life.
Yeah, that is. I
It's
didn't. I didn't do any research on it. I didn't. I didn't look into it. I didn't.
I think yeah, I mean that's some funky books.
Yeah, dude. The books are they're fucked up, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be okay with not exiting that day or that week maybe.
Dude, I mean, they're trading fractions of the coin, not even hardly a whole coin.
And they have to. It's only half a mil.
No.
But I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know if that pump's gonna continue. You'd have to
dude.
see a lack of dumping. I mean, right now it looks like
It's
the trading range is pretty small considering it just had that peak. So maybe it rests in that consolidation zone. You said you were gonna do some rectangles where your cursor is. It looks like a good rectangle spot.
oh right here. Hold on.
Does anybody know any news on that pump? I mean, it's just related to the beta release or whatever came out recently
For Mate or Omni?
for Omni.
I thought
Seemed
I
to,
thought this I thought this pumped just off BFX.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm not aware of anything for Omni.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I think Rogue has something, but he doesn't.
It seemed like it just kind of was sitting down here for a while. I saw it. I was looking at it, but I just didn't know anything about it, and the books kind of scared me, so I just never.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard taking trades on a coin with such a low supply, just
I didn't even
due to
realize the
the
supply was
the
that
spread.
low. I had no idea.
But obviously it could pay off.
Yeah. Yep. No shit.
How long has this been listed for?
I have no idea.
Let's see, 2015. So.
Because that's what I'm wondering. Because I mean, Mastercoin was one of the first ones. It seems like so. It's probably on Cripsy forever, and then
Yeah,
now
you
it's.
see this. See what Coinage done, which is pretty cool, and I hope other exchanges do it. I mean, they're not exchange, but is sometimes they stitch together charts. So like
Yeah,
XVG and Dog D, they stitch together.
yeah. I think they
That's
did it
pretty
with
cool.
CoinShield and Nero too.
Did they?
I think
I didn't
so.
know. I don't think so. I don't think that they were doing stitching back then.
Have some faith,
So
bro. Have some faith.
Yeah, CoinMarketCap has history back to like December of 2013 on this.
so this is one of those
So it's
things
been
where
around a
it's like
while.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they probably did do it on XVG.
XTC and Vanilla
Master
Coin is one
Oh,
that's
sorry. Mastercoin, I was just going to say, when it did its IPO for MadeSafe, I think it was about 95,000 coins were used to go into the MadeSafe project.
Wow. So they. Oh, I get it. Okay. That's crazy.
Because, yeah, you bought, when MadeSafe originally came out, you had the option of buying with Mastercoin, right? So that was the way of getting the MadeSafe tokens.
Right. Yeah, they did stitch
And that
together.
was a huge kerfuffle when it came out. That was years ago now, but
I bet you MadeSafe. I mean, MSC Mastercoin is still listed on Yobit.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's on
I
B.
get
Oh,
mad at
it's
myself
there we
every time
go.
I
There
log
we
in.
go. That makes sense too. Oh, look at that! It's not only is it listed still as MSC, it's got the coordinating price. This is good find.
That's so weird.
Well, yeah, it's weird because they report fake volume.
Oh, I'm on a weak chart. No wonder why. Still is fucked up. Yep. Yep. Still pumped. Still did everything. Except now it's at 90,000. Oh, send your money to BT or buy it on there.
Yeah. How to lose all viewers.
Don't do
They
that.
go
I was just
they
kidding.
go
Please
insolvent.
don't. All right. I don't even know how long the
Yeah,
show's been going on
Omni
for.
Coin. I mean, my briefing is I would wait for that to cool down. I would not feel comfortable buying it until it like had some consolidation. And even
Right.
then, I would be afraid it was too recent.
I think we're approaching an hour, so I mean maybe 10 more minutes or so, and unless you guys want to keep going.
Yeah. I don't. I was gonna see if you guys wanted to look at the Ethereum Bros.
Yeah, look up ETC. That's kind of the main thing.
That's the big one. That's the big. Save the best for last.
Yeah, I recently bought what I thought was a breakout, and then I went outside to smoke, and I came back inside, and I'm just like, what the fuck happened? That jump down to I think it was 280 or something. It was just
Yeah.
so vicious.
Yeah. Look at that baby.
Yeah, you can have to go.
Yeah, I bought a bag at 300K, and when that dump came out, it was about 2,400 Bitcoin.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
I
massive
I
dump.
didn't even realize it. I just saw the wick from hell and the volume. I didn't count it up. You know.
Yeah, it was pretty ugly. So while my head was still above water, I decided I was gonna jump ship.
I can't blame you. It's probably the right decision. I just placed my stop loss with all the dead bodies. Like I'm not. I don't use stop losses a lot. I go mainly by alarms. But with these really liquid coins, I don't see why not.
Give it a
Yeah,
shot.
So I'm like letting it raid the zone first, and then I put it on, stop loss, and then I go AFK. But if I'm ever present, I don't use the stop loss. If you're present or have availability, I think stop losses are stupid.
Yeah, and the
the
low.
lower market cap coins, it's pretty hard to put a stop loss on because a lot can happen very quickly. So
Oh, I
it
learned. I lost a lot of money trying to use them. So
So I don't
yeah,
know.
it's a great tool, but it can be dangerous.
Everyone was dumping their free money, just like Decred kind of dumped it at to 66,000.
Yeah, and then those very same people want to
Then
FUD it and
then
make it look
Barry
like
Barry Silbert or whatever the hell that guy is.
Barry Manilow.
Yep, he just decided to tweet about it, and then it went up almost 10 times right after the low dump. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. It's in a weird spot. Like I
It
bought the
is.
breakout, and I'm still holding because of my risk reward. Like where I would get out hasn't been hit yet. I mean, watch it get hit after this talk. But yeah, I thought we see a high 40s, low 50s resurgence, kind of where your line is essentially, at
Yeah,
48K.
Yeah, I have a position also, but definitely kicking myself for overlooking the initial launch and getting on mining right away. I like to try to catch these newer coins, and I'm over here mining some garbage and overlook this one that would have been an awesome trade.
I was gonna mine it when it came out too, but then there was the those weird, I don't know how the pools worked, and I tried to use Nice
Yeah,
Hash, and I couldn't rent hash for it, and then Supernova came out a few days later, but by then everyone was mining
it
it,
was too
so
late. Yeah,
I
I
wanted
mean,
to hit it.
I actually did. I did mining, but like it wasn't all that profitable when I did. I got like a 10x loss. So I was like, oh shit. Then but that was like pre-pump, so
Right. Yeah, I was hoping that Yobit would have listed it like before anything, but they never did.
No, they actually did. Like I think
Oh,
yesterday or the
yeah, I
day
mean they
before.
did, but I mean I
But
thought
they're
they would
late.
have been the first ones
They're
to like
late.
that would have been so Yobit.
Yeah, where you have your box, a lot of people think it's gonna drop down there, 2.5x.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
looking at too.
it's one of those things where if it hits, it's kind of like all the people that want cheap whatever. There's always coalitions of people that are going to say, I want Bitcoin at 475. I want Bitcoin at this price, and then it goes like $5 above where they want, and then they're like, I still want it at 475. It's like, yo, it went to 483. Like you're not getting it.
Yeah,
So I mean, maybe that's the case here. That low two, I think it was 266 or something. Maybe that was the 2.5, and that's it. Like
265.
yeah, maybe that was the 2.5 that everyone was looking for. But
Right. And dude, it could consolidate inside of this range. This line over here was just, I don't know. It was,
yeah, no, that's the way you drew that line. I like doing it because I mean it's clear once that broke out, it was a key local high.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people are like, it's not going to dip under 300 again.
I bet it's
Uh,
just gonna chop people up right now. Just chop them and
go sideways for a little bit.
yeah, exactly. And then who knows what? I don't know. There's so much drama with the Ethereum and
Yeah.
ETC.
Well, you had the coins on the move to Polo.
The
Was
white hat, the white
yeah.
hat hacker, fucking trying to dump his coins. Like, what?
yeah, no, I don't even understand that. It's like, yeah, just say you're a hacker. Don't
The
even
white,
don't even put a
but
hat
the
on.
white hat hacker wasn't that part of the Ethereum team or something? Or no, is it just some random? I
No,
thought it was.
Luke thinks it's
I thought
the
it was part of the team.
Charles guy.
I thought it was part of the I don't know development team or Ethereum team, and they're just trying to destroy this thing any way they can.
Yeah, and then Vitalik is saying that he has no coordination with it. I don't know. Why
Right.
wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
And so are the replay attacks? Is that still an ongoing thing or not as much anymore?
I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, I haven't either hardly.
You see, but that's an interesting thing because like I tweeted about like the fundamentals can be bad to a technical guy, and it's kind of true. Like some people were fudded at not buying potentially cheap ETC because all the coins were in transit and everything. That's fundamental. That's FUD.
Yeah.
And now look, I think it's been clarified that they tried to send it over. I don't know if Polo froze the funds or they whatever. Something scared them off, and now price has recovered. So
Yeah, Polo is they're having a hell of a year. They're I don't
they're
even
getting
know.
their money's worth. Like they're actually having to put in work.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, the first day that this was listed, they got 160,000 Bitcoin volume or something. Just totally blew Ethereum out of the water.
I didn't believe it. It just yeah, pretty absurd.
It's just crazy. All right. Yeah, we've been going for about an hour now. I don't know if there's anything. I think we kind of went through a majority of the coins. Someone suggested Arch coin. Someone suggested Stinks.
All right,
Um,
we'll get to them next time. I doubt Artcoin's gonna move anytime soon. I have a small bag because I'm a contrarian idiot. So maybe it does move, but I think by the next time we do something like this, I'll be at break even.
yeah,
Yeah, let's try to do something like this on a weekly basis. We don't
yeah,
want
that's what I
to,
was thinking too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm down.
Weekends work best, but I mean, whenever we can. It's shitcoin talk, dude.
definitely, definitely. Next time I wouldn't mind going over, some of my strategies on newer coin launches. Nothing really special's been coming out recently, but I've
Right.
had some of my best plays on new launches and mining those coins right away. So we could touch base on that next week.
Yeah, I
Right.
couldn't agree more with that.
Yeah, I think next week I'll try to get like a schedule of stuff. Try to get like a concrete list of coins we can go over or whatever. So be more organized next time.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end the broadcast. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Alrighty.
Good
Cheers,
chat.
guys. Till
All right.
next time.
Later, guys.